Hello everybody, here we are taking a look at They Are Billions by Numantian Games. This just came into early access on Steam on December 12th. It's currently $25. There's a 10% discount until December 19th, I believe. It is a steampunk zombie RTS game. At least that's kind of how they describe it. Basically, you're in control of a town or a village that you're building out, and you have to protect it from zombies. It just came out in early access and it only has one mode so far, this survival game, which is a lot like it sounds. You just keep building your base until you eventually get overrun by the hordes. It's called They Are Billions, so you could expect the hordes to get pretty big. I've put about 2 hours into it, and I'm by no means an expert at it, but I feel like I've gotten pretty, I've got a feel for it. I understand what they're going for. It's really not too complex. So far, they don't have a whole lot in it yet, just launched in early access. So let's just take a look at the options real quick here. So I'm running on a PC. Obviously it's a PC only, and I haven't had any performance issues. So we don't got too much in terms of graphical options. We just have texture shader, grass quality. I got all those set to high. That's the highest that they go right now. Obviously 60 frames. I got VSync on. Sounds, I actually turned the sound down a little bit. I found it to be kind of loud, especially the music. So I get music down around 20%. And then I like this. They have two control options. They have arrow keys for movement, and they call it laptop, but I prefer using the WASD keys for movement on RTS games for the camera movement, so I don't have to go hit the sides of the screen all the time. Alright, that's pretty much it for options. You can see down in the corner here we are in beta preview version 0.4.7, 64-bit version. And what we'll do is we'll just start a new survival game. This will be 3. So there's a couple of options here when you start a new survival game. The Dark Moorland seems to be the only one that we have. Theme locked. This theme is locked. You have to win a survival game for the theme, the Dark Moorlands, with a score factor of 20% to unlock this theme. Okay, so you can unlock these as you get victory on the previous levels. I wasn't sure if these were there, but they weren't available yet. But it looks like you can unlock them. So game duration. We've got 3 difficulty options here. I'm not sure. I haven't even on easy. I haven't. Well, 150 days. That's kind of a long time. I wonder why. It must be because after a certain amount of. So what happens in the survival mode is you start building your base up, and maybe you'll get a couple of zombies that come by that you could take out, but every once in a while a horde comes by, and that must be triggered based on how many days you've survived, and it must be like the fewer days the game is, the sooner those hordes come. I'm gonna go to accessible and low population. How many infected are on the map from the beginning, and the size of the hordes that periodically come to the colony. Okay. To win the game, you have to create a colony and stay alive for the duration of the game. The hordes of the infected are the same regardless of the duration selected. Therefore, the longer the duration, the easier the game will be, as long as you have more time to build. Yeah, so that's what it is. It means so the higher you select here, the sooner the hordes will come, even though the hordes are still going to be the same size. So I'm going to do this accessible. This seems to be like the default option. And you can see I was playing on easy before just to get a feel for it. Probably not going to do so good, but maybe that's fine for this first look. As far as I can tell, there's no real story set up. They say there's going to be a campaign eventually, so maybe that will flesh out the story. So basically what we want to do at the beginning here, like with most RTS games, is just explore a little bit and see what we have around our base. There will be pockets of infected that are usually hang out around villages. Okay, oh. Alright, we will avoid that.
Yes. This better be good. Are you sure?
Alright, so here's some iron. These are resource deposits. So it's a pretty standard RTS where you have to collect resources. Okay, this is good. This is some good. This is a good starting zone. Got some iron close. So this is stone, I believe. This is iron. And here's a infested village.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get to a point where we can attack that. Alright, so I gotta start building some houses so I can get some villagers. Right now, my strategy has just been to kind of build out from the town center. If this town center gets destroyed, or command center as it were, gets destroyed, the game's over.
Yes.
Do you need me? Great idea, sir.
And you always start...
Under attack.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Building completed.
You always start with 4 ranger units and this soldier unit. The soldier unit walks a lot slower than the rangers, but is a little bit more powerful.
Let's go.
And then you want to look at the map and kind of set your base up based around natural choke points. So,
I hope you're not wasting my time.
Do you need me?
like zombies can't travel through trees, and they obviously can't travel through these cliffs.
Yes. Roger that.
Yeah, so this isn't great. There's a lot of pockets of zombies around here. Let's keep building houses. We're gonna need food. So you have classes of buildings. You can also, it's also got pause, so I could pause and issue commands, which is pretty cool. So if things get really hot, or you get a really big base that you need to manage, like do a lot of micromanaging, you can actually pause the action and issue commands and then unpause it. First thing I want to do is start to get some food, which you've got, you know, Hunter Cottage, which if you could see on the map, it's a very dark game. There was some turkeys or something up here. There's one right there, I think. That's an area where you can get some food with a hunter's cottage, but the fisherman cottage is really where it's at. If you can get a good placement. So you see I can only place it in these squares, and it has to be near a water source. So that's 13, that's pretty good. I think that's probably where I'm going to put this. I'll put that there. We also need wood, so I'll put that. Building doesn't have access to energy. Maybe I'll put it over here. It's 11 wood. That's pretty good, I think. Yeah. This doesn't count as water. This is like looks like a hot spring or something. And maybe as we advance, I'll be able to take advantage of that. I haven't gotten that far yet. Let's see, what else do we got? So you need energy. These Tesla towers, what they do, I'll click it, you can see this kind of circle around my command center. That's how far my energy goes right now, and I can only build within that zone. These Tesla towers, if you build, like if I put one here, it's going to reach out to here. So that's a way to, that's how you expand your base, basically. And then it also takes away the fog of war when you build one of these. So I'm going to build one here, because I want to get over here to this stone and iron. There's some stone here too. And then there's also a mill, which that generates electricity. The Tesla towers don't generate electricity, they just expand the electricity's reach. So I'll need to build a mill eventually, but right now we've got 22 power, which isn't too bad. We got stone that we're gonna need to mine. We've got iron, which is the darker one up here. And then we also have oil, which I haven't even gotten to a point where I've needed that yet. So I don't even know where to get that. There's also this mayor thing. We'll get to that once I get to a certain point in the game. You get to choose your mayor, and they give you special perks. Colonists, you need them to build other buildings. Like, you need a certain population level in order to build like a sawmill or a fisherman's hut or something like that. They also over time generate gold, so the more colonists you have, the more gold you generate over time. Like you know, the colonists, they turn into workers when you build something, and if they're not assigned, they're the colonists. Then food. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pause it and we can go. Right now, the only military structure I have is a soldier center, and there's defenses, which are very important. I've got wood structures right now. The towers are really good. You garrison units inside of them, and they do a good job of taking out the zombies as they come at you. I'm actually going to build one here. And when that's done, I'm gonna put a dude in it. When I do RTS games, I get kind of anal with building placement. I try to make it look neat.
Attention. Building completed.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
I'm gonna build. Oh, you can't build anything yet. Oh, I gotta need some wood.
Building completed.
So
Attention. Building
there's definitely this level of complexity where you need a certain amount of electricity to build a building, and the electricity is just this total pool of points. And then there's resources that you can extinguish, like the gold and the wood, stone, and stuff like that. So it's a little complicated in that sense, and I haven't quite wrapped my head around every bit of it, but it seems pretty straightforward. I don't think it's going to be too complicated to figure it out. Yeah, and then early parts of the game, you're just kind of waiting around, like most RTS games. There's definitely a horde here that I gotta watch out for. I'm gonna build a tower as far over here as I can. I have to protect this area from this village over here that's infected. So you can destroy the infected villages. If you get a big enough army, you can attack them and destroy the buildings. But when you start doing that, the zombies really start coming out in full force. So you gotta have a pretty strong, pretty big army ready to take them on. I'm gonna leave this guy here, actually.
I was cleaning my weapon.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
I like the look of it. It's, like I said, it's very dark, but it's also very atmospheric. Does a good job of establishing that, that's for sure. Is this a water? There's a lot of water on this map. Let's build this here. I want to get stone and iron going. I can actually get stone going here, but I need more wood. There we go. Let's see. 5 stone. 5, 4. Alright, this seems like the best spot. Yeah, it's a little strange with the placing of the buildings. You want to make sure you get as many of those little squares in the resource zones as possible. It's especially hard with a lake or a body of water to get, you know, place the fisherman's hut to make sure that it's just getting the most out of the zone. Because you really don't have a whole lot to work with in terms of, you know, wasting space and resources for buildings.
Attention. Building
I think my next thing should be a mill to make sure I don't run out of power. There comes points where you get to a point where you can't build a hut to get more villagers because you don't have enough power to do it. You don't have enough power to construct the buildings you need. You don't have enough villagers because you don't have enough villagers to make a mill. But you can't make the villager hut because you don't have enough power. It's like this, this never-ending cycle of like, I don't have this, I don't have this, I need this to do this, and you get to a point where sometimes you're like, well, I guess I have to disband some of my soldiers in order to make enough population in order to build a mill, so I have enough power to build what the other things I need. I read into that a few times. So there's definitely, if you like micromanagement RTS games, this is definitely scratching that itch. Let's see, so we're expanding this way. I guess I can start making huts that way. But yeah, I guess that's what I should do. One here. I don't want to crowd it up too much.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Nope. Alright. So here we go. Mayor time. Jules Nava or Mia Strand. Mayor Nava is a good farm boy. He will teach you how to build one. Grants access research farms. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's a good way to keep food going. They say food is the way to the heart. It looks like Mayor Mia Strand is using it to get your votes. Command center food plus 20 supply. Alright, so usually these are two completely different mayors. Like one will give you boosts to defense, one will give you food, one will give you, you know, better army power, but one will give you, you know, a quarry for free or something like that. These are actually pretty similar. Grants research farms. I've never had a farm, and this is pretty obvious. It's just going to give me plus 20 food. I think I'm going to go with this dude. Yeah, so now I can make a farm. Raise food by harvesting grass fields from the surroundings. Defense life, watch range. So I wish it maybe it matters. Like, I wish it told me how much food it was gonna give me. Yeah, there are some things like this that are. Oh shit! Oh, I'm getting fucked. This might be it. Usually it warns us.
Oh, more board. You again.
Oh no. Yeah, this is it. Man, I guess I'm not ready for this higher difficulty level yet. Yeah, these guys are all gonna die. And then that's it, they're gonna attack.
Oh, they got me.
Yep. Alright, well.
Just tell me what to do. Ready and waiting. Bring 'em on!
So there's this concept of if infected get into your village and start attacking the huts and stuff, it's going to infect your colonist population. And I don't quite understand how that works yet. I don't know if it just means it multiplies the horde as it goes through your village or what. But this was not a very good game. Of course, I'm explaining things and going through it at the same time, so it's probably not exactly the best situation. I'm going to start a new one. I'm going to go down to the easy setting. You know what? Infected population. Maybe I'll tick that up. But I'll still keep this as accessible. We'll see how that goes. It's described as a hardcore RTS, and I'm not 100% sure exactly what that means, but if it means it's difficult, then yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh wow, look at this. This is an interesting starting zone.
This better be good.
Commander?
Oh, this actually kind of sucks, actually,
What?
to be honest.
Sure. You are gonna
Oh,
pay
we
me
got
for
some
this,
wood
right?
here. Gold and wood, wow.
What? Yeah. Are you sure?
I mean, this is cool that I literally can't get attacked from here all the way over here, but it's also
Right.
limiting my ability to expand
Yeah.
quite a bit. Like, the only way I can expand is this way.
Yes.
That's not great.
Are you sure? You are gonna pay me for this, right? Yeah. Yes.
The, dialogue from the units gets a little repetitive, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Attention. Building
Roger that.
completed. Attention. Building completed.
You call that a plan? Okay. Are you sure?
As far as I can tell, so far, you have to expand from your original starting zone. Like, I can't go and build like something here and start expanding there. Not that I think you'd really want to anyway, because that's really going to expose you. 13. Yeah, I guess here is probably the best spot for the old sawmill. Alright, here's some iron. Alright, I guess I'll expand this way probably.
Okay.
Seems like the best idea.
Great.
I might actually...
Are you sure?
Ooh, oh nice. I haven't really noticed many of these pickups.
Yeah. Are you sure? Great. You order, you
Attention.
pay.
Building
Are you
Oh,
sure?
there's a town.
Okay.
An infested town.
Right between the eyes.
Oh, there, oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Are you
Okay.
sure? Gotcha.
Let's see what we got. We're gonna want to build... Gonna want to start to expand out this way.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? You order, you pay. Yeah. My bow is ready. Are you sure? Right between the eyes. Great.
I haven't seen too many variety in the zombies. Some of them seem like they run, others seem like they just shamble around.
Attention. Building completed.
I haven't noticed any like big zombies or anything like that. I still need to just keep expanding this way, I think. Really need to get to... There's iron there, and then there's stone as well. Let's do that. So it looks like I should just wall this off and not even worry about that up there right now. Spend my time.
Ready and waiting.
Let's see.
Attention. Building completed.
About that. Get some defenses up. Oh, that's a gate.
Attention. Building completed.
Just do it right here. Hopefully that. I haven't really dealt too much with gates.
That will be easy.
Yeah, okay, so they can't get through
Let's
there.
go.
I will also build a watchtower here. I'll put a dude in it.
You again. You order, you pay.
Oh, I need food. Okay, fisherman's hut. 14. 16, there we go.
What?
Now there's also this village down here. To watch out for that.
Ready
Attention.
and waiting.
Building completed.
Alright, I feel a little better about this one.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building
It's
completed.
stone. Alright, so we gotta build a quarry.
Attention.
Oh.
Building
I
completed.
present your mayoral
Alright,
candidates.
Leon, Seaton, and Palamount. Select Lion to the high office. He will even provide the wood to build it. Alright, I get a mill. That's pretty good, actually. Boost your defenses with Mayor Palamount. No need to grease her to build 10 wooden walls and 1 gate. I think I'm gonna go with Lion here. Yeah, so, like, he gave me a mill for free, so it shows up in, like, this treasure chest icon on the build menu. So, I'm just gonna stick that way over here, get it out of the way. I hear some zombies. So what was strange with that last game is usually when
This better be good.
you're gonna get
Okay, let's
attacked,
do this.
it says zombie horde coming from the south or something like that. So I don't really know what happened there, like how come all of a sudden I was overrun by zombies. You can zoom pretty far out too,
Attention. Building
which is pretty cool.
completed.
Like what if you get a real big town and you need to keep an eye on the whole thing, and you can go in pretty far as well. It looks really good. Like the art is like the heavy lines and stuff. What's going on here? Oh, what the hell? Shit. They can get through there. Right, so see what happens is when once they start attacking your houses, they just spread.
What? Chase my arrows.
Orders, sir.
Oh, great. So you can repair buildings.
They are attacking the colony
Great.
defenses.
It's fantastic. I'm gonna build this here.
Tell me.
Our
That
defenses
was
are
easy.
being attacked.
Alright, I gotta build a military base as soon as I can. I still need stone.
They are trying to break through.
I really need this quarry. 2, that's it. 3, 4.
The walls are under attack.
This isn't good. So you head back up here. God, those soldiers are
They
so
are
slow.
attacking the colony defenses. Attention. Building completed.
Alright, so now we got some stone on the way. Still need 20.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Come on, give me that stone. I don't like this down here. This is very exposed. Actually have a lot of iron that we've picked up just randomly throughout the world, which is cool. You need iron for soldiers, you don't need them for rangers. Like I said, soldiers are definitely more powerful than rangers, but the rangers are faster. Okay, there we go. Let's build this here.
Aren't there other units to bother?
Charge! Just guide me to the infected.
Shoot him. Oh, that's one of our dudes. My bad.
Understood.
trying to break
tired.
through.
Last night was amazing.
Where?
The walls are under attack.
Can I rotate the camera at all? I don't think I've ever tried to do that. Oh,
Our buildings
what the
are being
fuck?
attacked.
Great. Alright, well that's it. I don't understand how that happened.
Building completed.
Just tell me what to do. Perfect.
Or maybe not. Maybe I'll get him.
Straight to the heart.
Come on.
Let's go.
Ready and waiting. Orders, sir.
Alright, let's build some units.
Reporting for duty. Any orders? Commander? That will be easy. Do you need me? On your orders. For the humans!
Like I said, I don't know how that outbreak happened.
Building completed.
I have no idea.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Commander? Attack! Great idea, sir. Here we come!
Like, I don't have enough evidence at this point to say that, oops. Like, I don't have any way to say that the game's cheating. You know what I mean? I mean, at higher difficulties, you're kind of expecting the game to cheat, but not at this point, in my opinion. Not much room left here to... Great.
Do you need me? Is everything okay?
Faster than my bow.
See, I think they're just running right past here, which isn't great. I'm gonna put a gate here.
Attention. Building completed.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Do you need me?
What? Are you sure?
Tell me.
This is kind of what I was talking about when we first started this. I was like, it's cool that I've got all of this natural defenses, but it's also going to mean I like have to expand in certain directions that I'm probably not ready to do.
Commander? Orders, sir.
When that's built, I want to build a tower like right here. That's where they seem to come from.
your service.
Let's go here.
You are gonna
You're
pay me for
here.
this, right?
Do you need me?
Alright, we are low on workers, that's for sure. That's not good.
What do you want now?
Tell me.
Let me put an arrow in his head.
Understood.
Attention.
Commander?
Building
Let me
completed.
put an arrow in his head.
Let's go. Great ideas, sir.
Nope. And autosaves too, which is nice. Even if it's a little abrupt. Yeah, see, I can't, like, I can build walls this way, but I can't build gates. When I hit tab to rotate, it just does that, which I guess is okay. Guess I'd put it here and build the walls here. Then we can do that. Ooh, I need food. Holy crap. I don't like the hunter cottages. They're not as efficient, I would say, as the fisherman's village, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Like I don't know if there's like a lock gate feature.
Attention. Building completed.
At your service. Perfect.
I really need to build another watchtower in this area. Let's see, workers 1, food 1, iron 2, gold 240. Oh, this doesn't take any food, these guys. Let's do 3 of those. Then I can double up these towers. There's also a research structure here under industrial. Warehouse, that's so you can store more.
Infected on near the
What?
colony.
Oh shit.
They are approaching from the north.
See, this is what I was talking about. Usually it comes up and it's like Shit's about to get real, and it tells you where it's coming from.
Oh, more orders. Gotcha.
At your service.
That doesn't mean I'm going to totally abandon down here, but it does mean I'm going to put
My bow and arrows
bulk of
are
my
ready.
force up there. You can get up to 4 units in a tower, which is cool. I really can't build another wall there. Huh? Eh, whatever, as long as it doesn't...
You are gonna pay me for
No,
this,
you
right?
can't sneak by.
Okay.
Here's another pet peeve of RTS games that I really... Oh, I can't because there's no energy. Right. That's okay. I really gotta wall that up.
A new task. Oh, here we go again.
I think I should put a tower there, actually.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, so here comes a horde. Not too bad because I had a lot of guys there, which is good.
Attention.
Should really put the
Building
guy
completed.
here. Well, actually, they seem... A lot of them seem to be women. I don't know if there's a... It's like either or what? Yeah, so there's a wood workshop which allows you to get better wood structures. But I need 10 workers for that. That's not gonna be for a little while.
A new task.
Wonder if...
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah, so I can take advantage of 2 resources here. That's pretty cool. So I'm definitely gonna have to expand soon here. I'm gonna build a... Oh, I can't build a Tesla tower. Great.
Attention. Building completed.
So I'm gonna build a wall here, definitely. And here as well at some point. This is gonna be tough because this is a big open area. And there's also a village down there, so I know I'm gonna be constantly attacked by that. I'm gonna take her and head down here.
What do you want now?
Whoa, whoa, shit.
Great.
Okay, forgot about you guys.
Attention. Building completed.
No worries. That's fucking shitty. why was the command center so beat up? Did I not repair it from that first attack?
Building completed.
Huh. Alright, we're definitely doing better this time. That's for sure. Make a couple more units. So yeah, you can't build any buildings when your command center is being rebuilt or repaired.
My bow and arrows are ready.
And that was pretty beat up, so it'll take a little while. But yeah, I mean, like, these watchtowers are extremely valuable. Not only do the units obviously have more range, but they also have more attack power when they're garrisoned inside.
Reporting for duty. Just guide me to the infected.
Oh boy. Got quite a few heading out here.
Reporting for duty. Tell me.
Actually, I think I'm gonna disband this guy.
On your orders.
Ooh, wow, that's a lot of food there. Probably gonna regret that, but we can actually move these defenses up to this section.
Attention. Building completed.
Do you need me? Tell me. All right.
Attention. Building completed.
Like, that's what I'm really noticing. It's a game of just incrementally expanding. Like, you're not making big plays or anything. You're just like, okay, I need to move my wall up here a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna take this wall down because if something happens, I can just fall back. Alright, so back to expanding this way, which is what I was originally doing. It's not great. Neither is that. Yeah, that's the only place I can really put it.
What's up? Any infected around?
Come on.
Attention. Building completed.
Can expand this way too now.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Yeah, we're going pretty good here.
Attention. Building completed.
So we got that walled off. I'll move these guys up there. Then we gotta work on this down here. And that will, yeah, that'll do it. This is gonna be a bigger one.
Attention. Building completed.
Oops. Then we gotta worry about this, because I know, like I said, there's a town here and there's a horde right here. I think I'm gonna start making some units here. You know, I'm actually not sure about that. I think I'm gonna keep one guy in here. So if they come from here, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Any orders?
There's also combat veterancy. I wouldn't really gut into that too much, but if you do have a unit that lasts a while and kills a lot of zombies, you're going to they're going to up in veterancy. I don't know really what that means. I haven't, with no tutorial yet, it's kind of hard to tell what some of this stuff is, so I'm just kind of figuring out as I go. Luckily, it's not too
My bow and arrows are ready.
detached from normal RTS shenanigans, so it hasn't been too difficult. I'm gonna need food again. It's insane. Food is by far the most troublesome resource to maintain. 9. There's also some water here.
Building completed.
I wonder if this would be. Got 11. It's more than 9. Oh. Alright, no, don't do that. Yeah, I gotta focus on this horde.
This better
That's
be
what
good.
I have to do.
Yes, tell me. But be quick. Sounds interesting. It could be worse.
So we'll get into some combat here, and
Commander?
I'm gonna take one of these guys. I'll take one guy from here, and one guy from here. And then this is where I get attacked.
At your
Like
service.
my back gets attacked or something like that.
My bow is ready.
That will be easy. Let's go.
Dozens of infected are near the colony. They are approaching from the west.
Alright, so that's gonna be over here.
Perfect.
We got some time before they show up, though.
All right. Understood. On your orders.
Taste my arrows.
Alright, I better.
Perfect.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Commander?
They are trying to break through.
Just guide me to the infected. Oh!
I'm gonna lose some guys, but I think we're gonna stop them.
Ah! No!
Should have fallen back to that a long time ago. Alright. Okay, well that wasn't great. Let's see. I don't know. I don't think it matters much. Sorry, I'm probably right up in the microphone here. I think I better do this. This, kind of give it a double defense there.
What?
Commander? Just guide me to
I think soldiers, the military units, they regenerate health over time, which is good. Because like these guys should have been hurt.
Commander? Waiting on orders.
That's been pretty much what the survival has been so far. Survival mode is you just do this, you get to a point where it's like infected are invading, so then you boost that area with soldiers, fend them off, and then rinse and repeat. But like as the waves come, they get bigger and more powerful. Well, not necessarily more powerful zombies or anything, but bigger hordes.
My bow and arrows.
I mean, eventually I assume you probably start getting attacked from multiple fronts too. Like, we got zombies coming from the north and the west. But this is actually a pretty good defensible spot. If I do say so myself. Like, I can... Eventually I'll have to probably expand out here, and definitely here. But
Reporting for duty.
in the meantime, I feel like I'm pretty good. Still gotta kill these guys down here, though.
My bow and arrows are ready.
The walls are under attack.
Commander? Orders, sir.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Is everything okay? Come on. Let's get them! Any orders?
Oh, here we go again.
Let's see, we got workers, we got food. We're doing alright. As I get invaded by 1,000 zombies.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Attention. Building completed.
Warehouse. I don't really need a warehouse yet. Like I said, the warehouse just allows you to store more resources in reserve. And like, as you can see, I am currently at the max. But I'm also not expending them faster than I can acquire them. I am going to need to build another mill. Should probably do that
Attention.
while I have
Building
the
completed.
resources.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Attention. Building completed.
Back to needing food again. Nope, 8. Yeah.
Attention. Building completed.
The Tesla towers are a little annoying. I wish they had a little bit better, a little bit more range. just kind of like a nuisance thing. And the fact that they take up a worker kind of sucks.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
I'm already out of food again. I'm gonna build another fisherman's hut over here. Oh yeah, 15, that's great.
Attention. Building completed.
That's, by the way, a repair all button that I'm clicking down here every once in a while. It's nice that they allow you to do that. Okay, so I need to build one more cottage, and then I can build this technology building, which I actually haven't used yet. The last time I tried to build one, I got overrun before I could even finish building it. I think this will be a good spot for it. Well, maybe here. Yeah. Wow, it's a big building. Like wood, I've only built one wood hut, or whatever it's called, sawmill, and I haven't needed to build another one. I've had plenty of wood. Other things like food, you need to just constantly keep building. I mean, as you build your village, it does kind of look cool. Yeah, you get these little tents spotted throughout. Looks like a real colony.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Alright, let's build some rangers.
Attention. Building completed.
Whoa! Research lookout tower. Research stakes trap. Research cottage. Names cottage building. Medium level dwelling for the colonists. Colonists provide gold. Okay. Research farms. Research market. Ooh, what does market do? Enables market building. You can buy and sell resources. Automatically sells excess. Oh, that's pretty cool. Research stone workshop. Allows researching for complex structures based on stone mineral. Okay. Research sniper soldier. Ooh. Research great ballista. Fuck yeah. Alright, there's some cool shit here. Enables great ballista building. Attack nearby enemies by shooting large arrows. Okay. Let's start. I'm gonna start with this cottage so I can maximize civilian space. See if, I don't know, if maybe once it's researched I can upgrade these. That would be pretty cool. If not, I'll see what they're worth,
This better be good.
like what they actually do.
Okay. Faster than my bow. Yes. Right between the eyes. Gotcha.
Be cool if the body stayed. You just have this big, huge mass of corpses on the ground.
Attention. Technology
Nice.
research finished.
Roger that. Yes. Straight to the heart. Okay. Are you sure? I hope you're not wasting my time. Gotcha. Yes.
Our defenses are being attacked. Our soldiers are in trouble.
I think we're good.
They are trying to break through. The walls are under attack.
Up there now?
Our forces are in danger.
I think we're okay.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Wow, we're getting attacked everywhere.
Gotcha.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Alright, so ranger unit is now veteran. Soldier unit is now veteran. Really not sure what
Here
it
we
means
go again.
actually.
What? A new task. You again. You call that a plan? Yeah. Let me put an arrow in his head. Are you sure? Yes. Are you sure?
Alright. I feel like
Great.
we've cleaned these out pretty well.
Dozens
Uh-oh.
of infected are near the colony.
Going from the west again.
They are approaching from the west.
We're gonna be ready for them this time. Okay, that means they could potentially come this way too.
A new task.
Let's look at this cottage thing. I just upgrade these? Yeah, awesome. Alright, let's start from the middle here. Does it not have resources? Oh. Seriously, take 4 more food?
Attention. Building
Oh
completed.
my god.
They are trying to break through.
Holy fuck. That is not good. Oh god.
What do you want now? Oh, they got me. Oh. No.
Damn it.
The walls are under attack. The colony is under attack.
An attack.
Yep, that's gonna be it.
They are trying to break into the building.
My bow and arrows are ready.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Will be quick. Faster than my bow. No.
Our buildings are being attacked. Our defenses are being attacked. The colony is under attack.
My bow and arrows are
Need
ready.
me? That would be easy.
They got me.
On your orders.
Alright, well, that happened. Score factor 22%, max population 1/3. That's definitely the longest game I've had. Yeah, and it looks like getting that research building is pretty key. There's a lot of cool stuff there. Alright, well, that is what They Are Billions is offering currently. It's still in early access and probably will be for some time. Again, there's only the one survival mode. Let's go in and see if I unlocked anything. No, these are still locked. Have to win a survival game for the theme. Okay, so I have to live for 120 days in order to quote-unquote win. Alright, I understand that now. Yeah. Oh, there is some tutorial stuff here. I didn't even see this. Yeah, alright. Pretty good. Yeah, definitely has potential. Especially if they add story, campaign to it or something like that, because I'd like to understand the world a little bit more. And usually campaigns are a good way to start out playing a game. You know, they're kind of ease you through things, so that could help out too. But yeah, right now it is pretty fun. 25 bucks. It's 10% off right now for a couple days. Maybe not quite there for $25. Maybe wait for them to add another mode or something. You know, they're looks like they're pretty good with keeping up to date on what they're doing and things like that. So just keep an eye on it if you're interested in it. And yeah, I'll be continuing to look at this too. If they add like another big mode or something like that, I'll do another first look at it, or early look as it were, because it's in early access. Yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.